Kani. Kani. Hello. Oh my god, why is it making such a crazy sound? That's crazy. Wait, hold on. Why is it doing that? That's crazy. Hello. Welcome to stream. How is everyone doing? Hello. We were gonna play W Place today, but I don't like Underwatch Undertale fans. Sorry, I don't like Undertale fans. Crazy statement. Undertale. I think they're taking over the. I think they're taking over the board right now. I didn't want to piss myself off, so we decided to not yeah. Overtail, Delta tail, Delta over. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, Underwatch. I don't know. Yeah. No, it's not like I don't like the game. It's like the game is good. It's just the fandom is cancer. So I'm just not really I'm not really into I'm not really gonna piss myself off today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, yeah, many such cases. I know. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. No. I saw some of them be really impolite and draw their stuff inside of like tributes to Grass Wonder, and I was like, this is war. This is war. If somebody draws inside of my Sadbe art, I will. I don't know. I will be so mad, chat. If they went and drew inside my Sadbe art, I don't know. I was gonna draw a big Sadbe painting, but yeah, it would be war. It would be war itself. Yes, absolutely heinous. Yes. Anyways. F in chat for Grass Wonder. Anyways. So today, let's just get started. Hold on. Let's just get started. Where the hell? Hello! Oh my god, wait, it's coming out of the wrong sound hole. Here it is. Wait, it's not coming out of the sound hole at all now. Hold on. Hello? Okay, now it is. Hello! Okay. Yeah. It was going through my speakers. Hello, everyone! Welcome to another stream. So originally we were gonna play W Place. And I got pissed off, so we're not gonna play W Place. There it is. And then, yeah, and then, yeah, I found that the creators of Thank Goodness You're Here made another game, so I decided to play that one because it was free. But the resolution is all wonky, so maybe you guys won't be able to see everything that I'm doing, but that's fine. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Anyways, hello. Last one was peak. I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm trying to make it work because the resolution, because I have an ultra wide screen, guys. So it's not really picking up everything that it should. I hope they make another game because the first one was gold. It was so good. Thanks so much for the Shupa Squeaky Mouse. Did Sadbe get a nice tan sunbathing? He sunbathed a little this morning too. I think I took a picture of him. Hold on. I think I took a picture of him sunbathing. Hold on. Let's see. He looks so sad. Oh, little baby. Hold on. You look so upset. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me send it to my own media drop server. Give me 1 second. Manage. So I'll show you guys a picture of him right now and a picture of him earlier. Let me send them both to myself. There it is. Let me bring it up. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I washed Sadbe. It was Sadbe bath day yesterday. I gave him a really thorough hand wash and threw him in the gentle cycle. So he has been double cleansed. And he's really fluffy right now. He's really cute and really fluffy. Yeah, and then I put him in the spin cycle for drying. To get him initially dried out. And he was still a little damp. So then for the rest of the way, I put him out in the sun. To dry all the way through. And then I had to put him out again today because he wasn't... I need to make sure he's completely dry. But let me show you guys what he looks like this morning. Oh, where the hell is my... Oh my god! Hold on, where is my thing? Hold on, give me a second. ちょっと待って。Let me see. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh, he's so cute. Ooh. Okay, Alright, so here is him this morning through my screen sliding window. He was sitting there sunbathing. I put his plushies back on. He's very cute, very dry, very fluffy. Very fluffy? He looked so upset just being there, okay? And then right now this is what he looks like. Sitting on my desk, like right at this moment, exact same location. He smells like the outside, like the sunlight. You know when you dry things with sun, they have like a certain smell. And this... my cookies and krabbies is how he looks like right now. Sitting on my desk, all fluffy, all clean, all beautiful. His fur is brushed out. Lovely little bee. You know, very soft, fluffy and clean. Ready to go. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's very comfy and clean and fresh right now. Yeah, all UV radiated and smelling like sunshine. Yes. Looking shiny. Yeah, so fluffy. So cute. Little baby. Ooh. Ah. Yeah, they're so cute. Anyways, if you guys do pick up a newer bee, the new stock, because we bought out the old stock, so all the new bees now are more expensive and they're of new stock. So they got a new manufacturer, it seems, and the colors aren't exactly the same and the faces aren't exactly the same. They look a little bit like a new species. They're a little special. So just a little warning, if you guys do go and buy a new bees, they're gonna look a little different than my bee. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, they're looking a little derpy. Yeah. Yeah, so I did that. I spent all day. Should I give you guys... Okay, I showed you guys how I washed my little bees. But the big bee, because he's really big, he doesn't really fit in the bucket. So what I had to do is I had to go into the shower. I had to go into the shower with the bee, with my Dawn dish soap, and shampoo him. Yeah, shampoo him while we're together in the shower. I had to shampoo him. Yeah, and then after you shampoo him, you have to like squeeze out all the water, right? So you have to squeeze him out by hugging him really hard against myself. I just hugged him really hard against myself to squeeze all the water out of him. Yeah. And then I had to dry towel off everybody, and then put him in the wash. Put him in the wash inside of a laundry net, put him on gentle cycle. And yeah. And then he goes for another wash to get, you know, everything. And then he goes in the dryer on gentle cycle with the lowest heat possible. And then he goes out in the sun. It's like an all-day affair. It's like an all-day thing. Yeah. It's like an all-day activity whenever I decide I need to wash the little bee. It's like I have to take care of him all day. A spa day, tumble dryer bee. Yeah. And make sure brush him out like through between every wash him out between like no, brush him out between every like step basically to keep his fur fluffy and from sticking together. Because he gets hugged so much, so his fur sometimes clumps together. But yeah, he gets dirty because I take him everywhere. I take him everywhere with me, and you guys know how much I like to travel. Whenever I travel, he's with me, and so I refuse to leave the house without him. There's a lot of errands I do, all my doctor's appointments. He does go a lot of places. And so with my hands are well lotioned a lot of the times, and I use body oil to moisturize myself. Hugging him against me and holding him all the time in my arms makes him a little dirty. He gets a little residue, you know, for natural oils and such. So it's important for me to keep him clean. Yeah, he gets a little oily, you know. So yeah. I have to wash him with Dawn soap. Yeah, a little bit of crab grease, you know. Yeah, I go everywhere with my Sadbe. Exactly. Yeah. I make sure his blushies are all, you know, on his face and everything, since they kind of rub off. So yeah. He's also. I'm gonna go visit GBF very, very soon. So I didn't want to bring a stinky bee into GBF's house, you know? Like I wanted my boy to be all clean. I wanted my boy to be all clean before I took him to GBF's house, okay? Yeah. Anyways, yeah. And we're gonna microchip him, because I'm very clumsy, especially when I'm traveling alone. I'm very overwhelmed, and I've never actually forgot him anywhere, but I'm always scared, or that a bird or something will snatch him out of my hands and fly him off somewhere. That way I can kind of track where he is as long as he's on land, you know. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna sew a little chip, a little Apple tracker inside of him, and I'm gonna make it easily accessible so that I can charge it, you know. Yeah, what if an eagle flies off with it? No, I have that fear every time I leave him out to sun dry. I have that fear. I'm like, what if an eagle swoops by and decides he looks like a tasty snack? That's my worst fear, you know? Yeah. The video of the girl that gets her plushie snatched by a bird is kind of sad. Yeah, that's not about to be me, chat. That's not about to be me. If a bird snatches it, I'm gonna John Wick the bird. I don't care if it's a protected species. I don't care if it's the only one left. If you touch my bee, you're dying. You're getting shot. You're getting shot. I'm gonna load up with bird shot and go sport shooting for sure. I don't care. I don't care, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Chicken for dinner. Based American. Yeah. No, I'll literally go out. It's like it's hunting time. It's hunting time, chat. All right. Yeah. I would release the location pings for you guys, and then you guys can go hunt for this bee. Like I would just. This is the one. I will literally risk doxing my entire life, so you guys can help me get my bee back. Like, legitimately, I would be willing to do that. Yeah. Bless with Shiina essential oil. You crab grease. Yeah, that's what my shotgun is for. Exactly, protecting my property. Exactly. Shiina handcam stream choking a bird to death. It'll be dead. It'll be long dead. I'll stuff the bird. We'll kill the bird, and then I'm gonna stuff it on stream. Taxidermy stream. Thank you so much for the Shupa, Danny D. Meemaw, look up AirTag coffin. It holds an AirTag and it has a 10-year battery life. Really? AirTag coffin. Wait, that's crazy. Hold on, give me a second. AirTag coffin. AirTag. Oh, wait, that's a little big. And I'm not sure if it... Oh, it's waterproof. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll take a look. I'm thinking there's a chance I might just give Sadbe something to hold around his arm that has an AirTag in it or something. Because surgery is intense. Right, Sadbe? I was thinking of putting it near his booty, his right butt cheek, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling. Oh. What if he lets go? Exactly. How would mommy find you, little bee, huh? Hold on. I realized my window, I'm ruining your immersion. Hold on, give me a second. Your immersion, chat. Your immersion. Your immersion. There we go. Okay. All right. Hello, guys. Anyways, what else? What else I have going on? Sorry if I seem a little off today. I'm kind of dizzy. It's Dizzy's birthday today, first of all, so we don't have a bunch of time. It's probably gonna be a short stream, because I want you guys to go help her celebrate her birthday, and I don't want to overlap. So, so we will be raiding into Dizzy today. Yeah, I ate this morning. I ate 450 grams of watermelon. I had my cottage cheese, basil tomato thing, and then I had an egg. So I had a good amount of food. I think I do need to eat more though. So if you guys want to help me decide what to eat, I might get tacos again. I might get tacos again. I did make spaghetti, but I ate spaghetti last night, so I don't want to eat spaghetti again. No lunch? I got up pretty late today. I haven't really been feeling that good. Yeah. I took all my vitamins though. So I got my blood work back. Hold on. Let me tell you guys what my blood work said. Hello, where's my blood work? Hello. So let's see. It says I do need to check with the doctor for sure. I do need to see the doctor because my white blood cell count continues to drop. I have stomach issues. Well, everybody knew that. Iron levels are down, so deeply anemic right now. What else? Yeah. Pretty much that's like the main issues. My cholesterol is improving, which is good. Let's see. Yeah. They want me to do, yeah. So, exactly. So it's pretty bad. My blood work is Yeah, I have really, really bad anemia, which is weird because I've been taking iron supplements every day, and they haven't been improving. So, the fear is immunodeficiency. So that's the fear. My mom has it, so I gotta go check. I gotta go get checked for it. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna need an entire iron bar a day. I've been eating beef too. I've been trying to eat a lot of beef and like red meat. But the thing is, like, my cholesterol too is by genetics. I just have pretty high cholesterol, so it's been like it's like a give and take, right? Yeah. Yeah, which makes no sense. I eat so healthy. I don't know why my cholesterol is so high. Yeah. Taco Tuesday. I love tacos. Can't ever get enough of tacos. It's annoying. I know. And like, yeah, it's just rough. I'm glad my calcium levels have evened out. Calcium levels are awesome now, so we're good. I've been taking my Korean calcium and vitamin D supplements, so yeah, it just feels like it's just anemia. It makes me feel rough. Yeah. That's strange considering your healthy diet. I'm like more healthy than like the average person, like way more healthy. And so I think it's just my genetics. I think it's just me, chat. Like with everything. I think it's just me. I think it's just me. At this point. Just kind of delicate in health and everything. But you know what? It's fine. We'll make our way through it. I'm not gonna die. It's just gonna be... I'm just gonna feel a little barfy, a little more than usual. I'm gonna be a little more like sicky, and fuck it, my body's just gonna be fucky wookie, you know? Like it's just gonna be a little bit nerfed, but we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Yeah. Despite everything, my blood work is still a lot more healthy than the average person, so do not worry. I know you guys are prone to worry. Even with everything, my health score is above average. So I have some issues, obviously, and I'm feeling bad, but the physical body is still healthier than most people in the world. Yeah. So, yeah. So yeah, don't worry too hard about it. Despite everything, yeah, it's not even America. Like even in Asia, everything is like managed. It's just there's just something wrong. We can't really pinpoint what it is. Yeah. Weakness of the flesh. Yeah, I eat really good, chat. I eat really good, and they checked my metabolism stuff and everything, and they're like, well, you should pat yourself on the back because according to your panels on your blood, like you're eating exactly what your body needs to live, nothing less, nothing more. And yeah, and it shows in your blood work. So really happy about that. You don't really see that a lot in the US, so really happy to hear that. Yeah. All my number counting, all my data collection works, chat. It works. Yeah. Yeah. Everything's gonna go well. We're just taking it a step at a time. Yeah, I have to take fish oil every day. I take it every day. Yeah. The best brand is Nordic Naturals Ultimate Omega plus CoQ10, because it has like a lemon taste, so you won't taste the gross like fish oil flavor. It's really nice. I've been enjoying it. Yeah. And then all my my Korean supplements. Yeah. And yeah. Confirmed that a lot of the tests, my nurse, I went with all my panels from Korea, and they're like, wow, you got everything done. That's crazy. Like every test I could have gotten possible, I got done. So they were really impressed, and they're like, how much did you pay for this? And I was like, $500. And they're like, no fucking way, that's crazy. And it only took like 4 hours of my time, so to get everything done. So like honestly, can't beat that, you know? Yeah. anyways. Yeah, they're like, damn, holy crap. Yeah. So yeah. Americans shocked. I know. Hello. You know what? The thing is, I get clipped a lot talking about the healthcare, and like inevitably there'll be somebody in the comments, right, who would just be like, oh, she's a fucking commie cause she doesn't like American healthcare. And I'm like, nowhere did I say I thought that free healthcare was a good idea either. In fact, I literally said that the healthcare in Canada killed my grandmother. So, like, literal tourist behavior. Anyways, literal tourist behavior. They're both bad. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I say it's literally free healthcare killed my grandmother, and you know, yeah. Anyways, I've said multiple times, yeah. I don't know. I just think that the right answer is somewhere in the middle. And apparently Korea has got something figured out, because I can actually afford healthcare there, and they don't waste my time. It's not really about just the money, right? Like, if it was like extremely expensive and they don't waste my time, like they don't give me the runaround, they just will do all the tests for you after you pay thousands of dollars, and it's only gonna take a day, I'll be like, you know what? Okay, like, you're giving me the service, you know, like you're giving me a service for the amount of money that I'm paying. You know what I mean? But it's the fact that they waste your time and your money that I don't like. I don't want to play no games with healthcare. You know, when you're trying to get these tests in America, it's just like, you go in, you have to get it approved by a doctor, then the doctor will refer you, then you have to make an appointment with this like other specialized clinic that does this one test, and then you get like a $6,000 bill for this one test that you got done. Then you have to argue with your insurance about why you needed this test and why they should pay for it and not you. Like, and then this is time, right? And time is money. Whereas what I did was pay $500-600 in Korea, got all the tests done, no questions asked. And it all got done in one day, less than one day, you know? Yeah. And then if there was something that needed to take out, like tissue extraction, like I got surgery the same day. They didn't waste no time, and it cost me like $100 extra to take out my cancerous polyp. my pre-cancerous polyp, you know? So yeah. Whereas over here, I had to fight to get a colonoscopy for the past 5 years, and they wouldn't give it to me because I wasn't of age. Even though they know that people my age have been getting colon cancer more and more, and younger. Even though they know that, they won't check it, you know? Yeah. And then, yeah. Yeah. I'm by no means a fan of Canadian type healthcare, but at the same time, paying $7,000 after waiting 5 hours to be told a certain part of mine is not exploding and it's just simply an infection. Gotta be something better. No, like the issue is with Canada is it's not quality healthcare. Like, yeah, you can get it, and it's extreme. Anyone can get it, which I think is, you know, everybody should have healthcare on some level. But like, no matter what, you're gonna be waiting hours to be seen, you know, because it's like, and every time it's like you get sick, you need a doctor's appointment. You make the doctor's appointment, it's 2 months out because the demand is crazy, right? And so you'll either die or get better by the time you see the doctor, so there's no point, right? And what happened with my grandmother is that because she's old and a senior, and she needed an organ transplant. You know, in America, if you need an organ transplant, you get put on a list, you know, and there's like money that you need to pay to be put on the list, but you'll be on the list, you know. But in Canada, because it's all like, you know, it's free for all, and they don't allow you to donate your organ to somebody else. Like, for example, in America, if you have a match, I know a Kapipi right now needs a liver transplant. Shout out to him. That's exactly what my grandmother needed. That was the exact problem that my grandmother had. She needed a liver transplant to live. And so if you guys don't know about liver transplants, you don't need to... You can donate your part of your liver to somebody and yours will regenerate. But that doesn't mean you can keep giving liver. You can only give it once, because each time it regenerates, it's like a slightly shittier than the, you know, the original. It regrows. So if you match, and I do believe that I matched with my grandmother, I couldn't even give her my liver because they wouldn't allow that in Canada. And so she died, even though we knew we could have saved her. And a lot of times they would do this runaround thing where, because it's so impacted and they tie your hands like that, if there was two people that needed a liver transplant, one was a young person and other was my grandmother who was, you know, past 70, they're not going to choose my grandmother. So there was a couple of times where she got wheeled in where there was a liver available, but she was never chosen. They wheeled her in, hit her in, went to the hospital, prepared her for surgery, and then somebody else would take it. And then that would be a trip that would be wasted and get our hopes up for nothing. It was heartbreaking. In the end, we had to watch her die. And that's in the end, you know? And so I don't want to hear I don't want to hear about free healthcare. I don't want to hear it because it's killed somebody that I love. Yeah, straight barbaric, you know? Yeah. And the thing is, if she would have... It was COVID. You guys might have been asking, like, why didn't she just come to America for treatment? Or, in fact, even gone back to China. If it was COVID, we would have not spared any dollar to save her. If it was going to be 40k for a freaking liver, we were gonna pay 40k. Like, we were willing to do anything, but because of COVID, because of where she was, yeah, she died. And had she been sick any other time, anywhere else, we could have saved her. Yeah, but we're living with that. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I just get so angry thinking about it. You know? So... Anyways. Yeah. Prioritizing the young is understandable, but canceling after all the prep is criminal. Yeah, there's nothing more heartbreaking than that. Yeah. And the worst thing is, I think, during when all that was happening, she, like, hid it from me. She hid how bad it really was for me for really many years. Because I was working. I was in tech. I was, you know, hotshot lead, Amanogawa Shiina. My first, like, real big job, you know. I wasn't earning buku bucks, but I was gonna make it. Like, there was a point where my family was like, damn, our little Sheena's gonna make it. You know, like, they didn't want to bother me. And I was working so hard, and you guys know I'm really high stress and really high strung, so I was concentrated on that, and also taking care of my sister, and she didn't want me to worry. So I didn't know how bad it was until it got really freaking bad. Like, I remember visiting her right before COVID shutdowns, and we were eating together. She could barely walk. She could walk, but, like, she was very exhausted. And I remember thinking very clearly during that trip, we were literally having our dinner before I left to go back home, to go back to work. It was, like, right before the airport. You know, we were having a nice dinner, and while we were going to the car, and I saw her walk with my grandpa very slowly to the car. And there was like this gut feeling, right, in my stomach. And I remember telling my sister right there and then, like literally telling her, as she remembers. And I was like, God damn, like, I really hope this is not the last time that I'm gonna see her able to walk and talk properly. You know? I said that. And it was the last time. It ended up being the last time. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. It ended up being the last time. Like, yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Really rough. Really rough. Yeah. Yeah. You feel it in your guts, right? No, me and her really had a special connection. Every time she'd get hospitalized for a time, like I'm not really too big on like the spiritual stuff, as you guys know. I'm really like a skeptic when it comes to a lot of things. Like I'm really soon enough I'm really going to be, I'd rather chalk it up to my imagination than really think about, you know, like the voodoo or magic or whatnot. I'm not really too prone to believing in magic. But every time she was hospitalized or things got really bad, I'd get nightmares about her being in the hospital. And so I always knew when to call. I always knew when to call. And actually, that last trip, my family was actually discouraging me from making the trip down because she's been rushed to the hospital many times and it was fine every time. Like, don't come down and they'll put your job at risk. And I said no. Like, there was something in my gut that final trip that told me this is not the time. And I remember my mom even, I was like being really direct and like, I know, like, me and my sister, we need to be there, you know. There's nothing I have to be there. I knew I had to be there. There's something in my gut that told me I had to be there. And so my mom acquiesced. She's like, okay, when should we go? And so I said, well, we should be there like literally now, like as soon as possible. But there was COVID, so there was paperwork I had to do. We could only do like a land crossing or whatnot because there's no flying in. And I did tons of paperwork. My mom was having trouble financially at the time, so she couldn't afford even to, you know, for accommodations for us, like where we would stay. And so me and my, you know, my job, and despite me taking care of my sister, I had to figure all that out and get all of us, me, my sister, my stepdad, my mom, to Canada as soon as possible. My mom said she wanted to delay the date by a week, and I said no. I don't care if it costs thousands more, we have to be there. And I was right, because when you get there, you had to quarantine for 2 weeks. You couldn't see anybody for 2 weeks. And I knew that time was running out. So we quarantined for 2 weeks. And we had exactly a week at that point outside of quarantine until she passed away. And had I listened to anybody but my own guts, I wouldn't have been able to see her that one last time. Yeah. So some things you can't really explain. Yeah. Some things you can't really explain. Sometimes it's worth listening to your gut. Yeah. 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 So I do not take well to the accusations that I am so whatever for not liking healthcare systems, because I have a bone to pick, a very personal bone to pick with healthcare systems in general. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. And so, yeah. It's not even uncomfortable. It's just, it's not an uncomfortable topic. It is a boundary. It is a boundary. It's a hard boundary. You can spread lies about me, whatever you want. Whatever it is on the internet. You can be a Taurus all you want, but that is one thing I refuse to see. Yeah, I refuse to see, because I will not take it. I will not take that. I will not take that. I will fight you to the death on those grounds. Yes. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna take it. We're just not gonna take it. We're not even gonna engage. But you know, how did Sadbe behave in the bath? It's very sweet. He was ready because it was not his first bath. You know. Yeah. Anyways. Thank you so much for the Shupa Insect Devil. The way you speak of her sounds like you both had an extremely close bond. I'm sorry that happened to you, but I'm sure she was insanely proud of you. She was basically my mother. I was raised by her. I know my mom was really busy raising money, so I didn't really see my mom at home. I wasn't really that close to my mom when I was a kid, so it was like losing my mother. Yeah. My mom and I's relationship has definitely improved, but it's a different bond, right? It's a different bond. Thank you so much for the Shupa, Matt Larson. I've lived long enough, had enough strange experiences, and know our loved ones persist after death. I don't know. I'm not deeply subscribed to any sort of like religion or any beliefs that talk about the afterlife. I'm not a deeply spiritual person. Does that mean I'm not open to it and I'm gonna be staunchly like logic and science based? No, I'm open to ideas, but if you were to ask me, what do you believe in? I don't know. I'd like to believe something, but it's kind of hard, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I'm not like staunchly against believing, but unless something proves to me otherwise, you know, it's hard for me to believe that there's something after death, despite me I've had the supernatural experiences and stuff, but that doesn't say anything about that doesn't really bode well in my soul if we're talking about afterlife. At least, you know what I mean? Yeah, it doesn't bode very well in my heart knowing that I've maybe experienced the paranormal, but that doesn't really say anything nice about what happens to us after we die, right? Yeah, we don't know till our number is called. We'll all find out eventually. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I can talk about it now without crying. Everything, but yeah, it was rough. It was really rough, and I miss her every day. Yeah. Thank you so much for the Shupa Master. And America used to have actually good affordable healthcare. Basically lots of insurance clubs gave good benefits. See, because you guys know I immigrated here when I was in the 5th grade, so I don't really know how it was before that. I don't really know how it was before that, in terms of insurance, you know? Yeah. But yeah, I can't really speak to that, especially since American politics is such a hot and spicy and untouchable topic, uncomfortable topic. I'd rather not get too far into it. All I can say for sure is that I don't think very many people have figured it out yet, and I think Korea has only figured it out because they're a very small country. A very small country, very homogenous society. So it's easier for them to make things kind of... You can't apply their rules to the great country of America. It's too big, there's too many types of people, too many opinions. It's not gonna work out, you know? Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, fewer factors and variables. As you guys saw, you can fit 4 South Koreas inside of just California. So of course they're gonna make things work. It's the size of like a tiny state. Like of course they're gonna make it work, you know? It would be fricked up if they couldn't. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? Yeah. 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 They got other problems. It's not they're not utopia. They got their own issues. But you know what? I don't know. I don't know if this is spicy or anything, but I used to not understand. Like obviously I grew up in California, so everybody was talking about diversity and blah blah blah, and I think that's awesome, and I think obviously I benefited a lot from diversity, and as you guys know how I got bullied in like a less diverse place versus my growing up in California, I did benefit from that. I did, you know? But I also recently experienced what it was like to be a part of a whole, like in a homogenous place where I just kind of blended in with everybody else, and life was things just kind of worked, and I was surprised. I was just shocked at how like, so when people are really intense about their like gatekeeping things and maybe being, you know, a little bit, you know, racist, I kind of understand. I kind of understand it. Yeah, I like, for the first time in my life, I was like, you know what? I first time experiencing a point of view. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, that's the thing about being open-minded, is like, even if you don't absolutely agree with something, you can sort of experience it and kind of understand it, so you don't feel like people are monsters. I think that's the great thing about being open-minded. You know, you might, yeah. Yeah. So I kind of get it. You know, I don't know if I like agree, but I get it. I get it. Yeah, I get it. It's not necessarily about race as much as about culture. Yeah, I think culture is more important. I think culture is definitely more important. Yeah, like being able to be compatible culturally, I completely understand, because I feel like there's some cultures that I would struggle to gel with, you know? So yeah, culture is a way better way to put it, definitely. Yeah. Also, with that said, I had to ban someone recently, cause this is not an open call that you can be absolutely insane in my chat. Like there is a line there, and you can cross it, you know, if you're gonna get disrespectful about people and stuff like that. You will get banned if you if you really go that far, you know. Yeah, there is a line. I had to ban somebody. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you who it was. They're gone. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So it does happen. So make sure you're like you're not going too far. Yeah. Yeah. Homogenous or not, y'all people fight amongst yourselves anyways. People find ways to differentiate hate no matter what, so why make it along racial lines? I don't think it's about racial lines. Race is maybe one part of it. I think it's the culture, more like when you look like everyone else, and then you also, there's things you don't have to explain. Everybody like understands what, like, your eating habits, your living habits, the weird customs. Things are kind of easy, you know. Like the mannerisms, etiquette. Like if you truly operate by a set of cultural etiquette rules and stuff, and you go to a place where everybody's just like you, it's comfortable. I think that's like I get it. Like it's comfortable. Is it possible in every situation? I don't think so, but you can't deny the comfort of being in like a place where everybody's the same as you. You know? Yeah. And yeah, there's still things to fight about, but it does make things hell of a lot easier, like the other things to get done. Yeah. 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 It can make things convenient. Yeah, which is... Yeah. It's not possible everywhere. I'm just saying. I experienced it and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. You know? Yeah. It's a lot easier to communicate easily and efficiently when everyone's on the same page. Yeah. That's what I mean, right? For example, if you dated a girl and she was in a completely different culture from you, which is common, there's an adjustment period, right? Like, my mom always had to yell at my stepdad because he wouldn't take his shoes off when he came home. Or, like, there's just some whack boy things he did that she just, like, didn't understand. She's like, why do you do that? Why do you eat bologna sandwiches every day? Don't you get bored of bologna sandwiches? You know, like, how could you eat that every day? I don't understand. You know what I mean? like there's things you don't understand. There's like little things, right? Like things that would seem disrespectful in one culture and would be completely normal in the other. Like like every time we got in dinner, you know, I feel like for Westerners, it's normal for you to make yourself your plate and then you go to the table, which is, you know, something my stepdad kind of did. But then he got in trouble for it because in our culture, it's impolite to do that. You have to scoop everybody else's food before you get to the table. You know, like little things like that you need to explain, you know, like, you know, like, why do we have to fight for the bill? Why is it a giant commotion every time we go eat dim sum? Like, you don't have to explain that when you're with other people that are the same as you. So I get it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying that diversity is a bad thing. I'm just... because I benefited from it, obviously. But, I get it. I get it. I understood. I understood. I was like, oh, I get it. I understand. Yeah. I understand why people are saying the things that they're saying. Everything, there's pros and cons. Yeah, there's pros and cons to everything. So I just feel like I get it, you know? Yeah, everything has upsides and downsides. Yeah, I understood the pros and cons, you know? Yeah. There's nuance. Yeah. Compromise the key. Lose some, win some. Yeah. Singapore beats people who get out of line with a stick. Yeah, you spit out gum in Singapore on the street and they jail you for it. They find you thousands of dollars. You spit out gum on the floor in Singapore. Like, you will get fined. Like, you fall in line or you get fined. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. I think when people naturally congregate together, I think it's great. Yeah. Yeah. It's really funny from an outsider's perspective. You know, you go to New York, it's kind of a charm, right? You go to New York and, well, yeah, it's like crazy. Like, people are so dirty. Like, the subways are so dirty. They're so disgusting. You know, it's kind of a vibe by itself. You know, it's like, wow. Like, and then you go to another country and they have like clean subways and you're like, what the? You could like lick the floors and you're like, what the hell? How does this work? And then you realize it's just not possible. It's just not possible where we live. Yeah. It's not even a bad vibe. Like, it's a New York vibe. It's gritty. It's, I don't know. I appreciate the differences in places I go to. Does that make sense? Like, I like experiencing. There's like a different vibe in every city. I think it would be boring if everything was exact same everywhere. I think so. Yeah. One of the few things we take pride in my country is clean metro. I'm very impressed every time I go everywhere and there's a clean metro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. The most unhappy I've been in a city is actually Shanghai. Like, I don't know what it's like now. I'm speaking only of 15 years ago. I know it's way more developed now. I don't know how much it's changed. But 15 years ago, China was just starting to pick up the pace for developing their cities. And the pace that the city was developing, it felt like it didn't catch up with like the people culturally. So it was crazy seeing like Shinkansen being built there and everything. Like the first lines were being laid down 15 years ago for the train, right? And people just didn't have manners in their own city. So I was shocked. I was like, people would shove you, push you, and like just getting all up in your space. Nobody had manners. It was rough. I did not like that trip. I was shocked. I was literally shocked. I hear it's gotten better. I'll see. I'll have to go see for myself. Yeah, I'll have to go see for myself. Yeah, that was 15 years ago though. I know people are a lot different now. So, yeah. That's just New York. It was worse in New York because people in New York don't want to give. They don't want it to do anything with you. They don't want anything to do with you. Like people in New York, you get out of their way, and they stay out of yours. You know, that's the culture in New York. But in Shanghai back then, it was, holy crap, it was bad. It was so bad. Like they didn't know the concept of a line 15 years ago. I remember there was an event called the Expo. Do you guys remember I don't know. There was like a World Expo being held in Shanghai. That one year I was there. And they just didn't understand the concept of a line. Like, they don't understand that shoving each other, all packing each other into the line doesn't make the line go faster. So I was in this line for like 4 hours to see an exhibit. And I was like front to back squeezed with people. Like, it disgusting. Like, it was so nasty. Yeah, they didn't understand cues. Yeah. And then me and my sister, like, we were so done with it that we spoke English really, really loud. And if you speak English really loud, they'll know you're a foreigner. And then they'll like let you have space. They'll like not crowd you. So we spoke really loud and like we spoke nonsense. Like she'll be like, let's talk about hot dogs. I'll be like, yeah, I could really use a Costco hot dog right now. I love it when the Costco hot dogs are $1.50. Oh, did you hear about the CEO? Yeah, he said if you raise the price of the hot dogs, he's just going to, you know, kill himself and everyone else in the vicinity. Yeah, wasn't that funny? So it was like we played the American tourist card really hard. And then they gave us space. I don't know what it's like now. So again, disclaimer, I don't know what it's like now. I do plan to go back to Shanghai. I want to see what it's like. I want to see if it's improved. Yeah. So it was like that. And then yeah, because you know why we did that? Because we were suffering, and then there was these German tourists, and they were really obviously German, like tall white guys just standing there, and they weren't getting crowded, and we were like, oh, it's cause they're foreigners, and they're really obviously foreigners, so they're not getting crowded. But then me and my sister, obviously we're Asian, so we look Asian, so they're crowding us, and we're like, we just need to speak English. We just need to speak English real loud. and then that's what we did, and it did grant us our space, so that was interesting. Yeah. But I know that the city is like really advanced now, so I'm curious to see if people have caught up to the etiquette that you should have in a big city. Excited to see. Yeah. I've been to Shanghai even before that. I've been to Shanghai in the 90s, like way before it started like actually developing properly. I've seen it in the middle of industrializing and in the middle of building up the city and becoming a new city, you know, a tier 1 city. And then I haven't seen it now. I heard it's really impressive now, so I really want to see it. I really want to see it. Yeah, it's been 15 years. I really want to see it. Yeah. I was there during the Industrial Revolution. I wasn't, but I was old enough to live in a lane house. Do you guys know what a lane house is, chat? Thank you for the Shuba! Emmet Coin. Hey Sheena, wish me luck. I'm back on the road to make my dreams come true after watching a year's worth of work disintegrate, putting it back at the starting line. Now I'm done being sad. I'm ready for another year. I'm glad you're picking yourself back up. Thank you for the Shuba. You know, I think starting over is very common. Very common. I don't know what it is you do, but I know you'll do well. You know? There's never any failure, just experiences, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Deploy the Gaijin grenade. Yeah, it's like a row home. A row home. Let me... I wonder if there's any pictures of this. Row home. Shanghai. It was Lilong houses. Let me see if there's pictures of how it used to look. I don't know if there is. Wait. They don't exist anymore, so... Let me find pictures. There's no pictures of what it really looked like anymore because they got rid of all of them, but... And the ones that are for display are made pretty. They're made pretty for the tourists to see. Oh, oh, wait, this is one. Okay. So, this is not exactly like the one that I lived in. But let me show you from this website that I found. Let me see. Let me do this first. Just in case. Let's see. This one. Okay. Alright. So this is old Shanghai style, like apartment house. And this is basically what my mom grew up in. Alright. So this is actually nicer. The doors actually looked like this, and this is an entrance to an entire row of quote-unquote apartments, right? And so yeah, this is just like a gate to a community, pretty much, right? It looks nice. And this is hold on, this is a nicer one. So this one, it wasn't how it looked like back in my day. This is like one of the nicer ones that are left. And hold on, this is like a rich family's home, but let's see. There's a picture of one that was like more like how it was. So okay, so this is a little more similar, obviously, but this is nicer than the one I lived in. So this one's made of brick. You can see right here is a ditch right here. That's a literal ditch. Do you guys see that? That is open sewage. So if you guys look inside these houses, there wasn't bathrooms. There was no bathrooms inside the house. This is modernized. So they had like these stairs and stuff that are modernized. The old houses were not like that. They were not modernized like this. But yeah, they didn't have bathrooms, and it would be an entire family that would live in this, right? So everybody would go to the bathroom in a chamber pot, which would then need to be emptied every morning into the open ditch on the side right here. In here. And the thing is, this is nicer because actually back in my time, there would be a sink or something out here, like a hose, and then everybody would just wash their, you know, refuse down. Just rows. Imagine all your neighbors dumping their poo-poo pee-pee from the night before down in this ditch, and then you'd wash it away and it'd go into the deeper sewage, right? And then yeah, and there were no showers. So instead of taking showers, we would get water and do towel baths for most of our life. We'll just do towel baths and wash your hair like in the sink and stuff like that. And then if you really need a full body wash, you had to go to the bathhouse. There was like a bathhouse you had to go to, and you would wash your whole body there and to take a shower. Yeah. Yeah. Hand washing your laundry. It would smell like doo-doo, like shit doo-doo, because of the open sewage. If you guys been to some places where they're developing, like Mexico, there was like, you could smell the sewage. It smells like that, you know. It smells like that in here. Yeah. Really steep steps and stuff like that. So this is, I can't even find pictures of, like the old real ones, because nobody had cameras back then. Let's see if I can find a picture of like a seriously old one that would be closer to where there's like no pictures left. Hold on. Let's see. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is more like it. Hold on. Let's see if I can load this picture in. Open a new tab. Let's see. These are like nice. Like the one I lived in was not that nice. Okay, wow, these are tiny pictures. I could do this. This is gonna be really grainy. Okay, yeah, this looked more like it. It's really grainy. But like this is more like where I lived, and then people would hang their laundry. It looked like that. You see the sinks right there. People's laundry. This one is wider than the one that I lived in. The one I lived in was narrow like this. Yeah. So it was really interesting. I remember Pippa showing you guys pictures of the tourist ones. That are so new and nice, but they're just like revisionist because they were not that nice. They smelled like crap doo-doo, and we had no sewage. Yeah, it was like barely paved. It wasn't nicely paved like the ones you saw. It had cobblestone. It was cobbled. It was like crappy cobblestone. Yeah. Kowloon wasn't even in China, guys. Kowloon was somewhere else. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, literally crappy. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I just wanted to make sure something is alright. Everything's alright. Okay. I love hearing you talk about your interests. I'm not sure if this is my interest. It's just experiences. Experiences, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure if it I'm not sure if this counts as interests. Yeah, yeah. I love hearing you talk. Yeah. This is the Shiina content I subscribe to. Yeah, more than personal experience and interest. Exactly. I do not long for the third world life. I just said I live through it. Doesn't mean I long for it, chat. I'm just telling you guys my experience. What the hell? Yeah. A person can be interested in her life and experience. I'm not really. I just thought it would be an interesting point of view because I haven't met anybody else in my life who experienced this specific facet of history. Yeah. Thank you so much for the show, background noise. Traveling through time with crab women. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, our world is very small when we're just living our tiny lives, and I guess where I was taking this conversation really was to give, like, I guess, an idea of how vast the world really is and how limited our experiences really are. And so I feel like it will do everybody good if we just experienced more things and understood where we were coming from more, because I feel like it's getting worse out there, and it's tiring to see when people could just go out there and see the world for themselves. Yeah. 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 Expand your horizons. Seek to understand before being understood. Exactly. That's where I try to... I try to live my life by that, you know? I feel like it's too much to ask these days, but... but I think, yeah. That's where I was going with that. Yeah. Yeah, man who runs in front of car gets tired, but man who runs behind car gets exhausted. Yeah. I chose early on to experience as many different things as life has to offer. Yeah, it's short, 100 years, if you're lucky. From streets of old Shanghai to the California hills, quite the life. Yeah, also Canada. Yeehaw Town, Canada. I lived in a rodeo town, so... and I still haven't seen all of it, right? Still haven't seen all of it. Yeah, I'm really excited to maybe see more of it for myself with my 2 eyes. Yeah. You only really know what you experience. Right? So if you don't experience things, then you don't know. You only really know what you really know. So gotta go find out. Shiina, when you decide on a man, what's the first Chinese meal you're gonna want to make for him? I don't know. Fried rice? Something safe? Something safe? How do you know? How do you... What if I end up with somebody like of the same culture? Then that doesn't matter. Then it doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't freaking matter. Yeah. What if they're the exact same culture? Like, then it won't matter. They've already had everything. Yeah. Then it would like go down to the regions, you know? It's like, have you had my regional food? Yeah. Thank you so much for the shupa, Davena. I do think it's crazy how much Shanghai evolved over the course of 30 years. Insane development timeline. I think there's no way to really realize how insane it is unless you've like known how fast it really was. Cause you see, whenever like they try to build like a new subway station or whatever, like in America, or like even a new apartment building, it takes like 1 billion years to get done. You know? But like China, like Shanghai in particular, developed at breakneck speeds, and it's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shupa. Again, Davena, you finished your college final for the summer, so you're on break. Congratulations. You're still in college. Is crazy. That's crazy young. And you have another year. That's crazy. But congratulations on being on break. Enjoy it. Yes. Thank you so much for the shupa, Cat98. Yes, look at what happened in Rwanda was between tribes. But that's like culture and business. Don't pretend the Vikings didn't fight each other, right? Like I know people want to make arguments of like, oh, but like even if everybody's the same, we still fight each other. I'm like, yeah, but like everybody does that. Like everyone does that, right? People get really weird about stuff that happens like that in Africa, but you forget like we all come from that type of culture. It's not about race. Yeah, no, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. No, everybody started somewhere in the development, and yeah, it all starts like that. Even Japan was a warring states nation. The warring states of Japan, China had to be united. Everything was like that. It's how society developed over time. You know, it's not really that surprising. I think it would be hypocritical to talk anything about it when that's how most of history, I feel like, formed, was through wars and conflict. Yeah. 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 Thank you so much for the 13 months of member. Penger. I got my Shiina plushie and it's so cute. Thank you. No problem. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shupa, Sasha Grayman. I keep hearing you say diaper plays. I've never said diaper plays, but you know, you just outed yourself, Sasha. Or Max, your name is Max. You just outed yourself. I just want to let you know you just outed yourself. Yeah, I know what you're into now. You were human right before this super chat. Now you're diaper plays guy. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you for the shupa. Make sure to beer. My dad, like, he went for a health checkup because he had a regular heartbeat. My mom came back crying. He needed to have 5 coronary artery bypass. 5 bypasses? Is he okay? Misha, is your dad okay? Because what? 5 bypasses? Is he okay? If he's okay, he's a god. If your dad is okay, Misha, your dad is a god. I just want to let you know. Your dad is a god. That's like every tube. Yeah, I don't think, no, like, I mean, if he survived 5 bypasses, I don't care what you say, that man's a god. If he survived that, the man is a god. Yeah. Alright. Thank you so much for your shupa, Matt Larson. I've lived long enough and had enough strange experiences. I've already read that. Hold on. I think I read these. Thank you so much for the shoot. Wow, Westy West. New goal in life. Touch the bee and get pew-pewed. Do not touch my bee. I will blow your brains out. And not in any sexy way. Not in any sexy way. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shoot. But Danny D. Meemaw, look up the air tag. I already read this. Hold on. Thank you so much for the shoot. But Derby. Gotta dress up Sadbe in a little sailor outfit and a big old lollipop. Oh, that'd be so cute. Should I sew him a little sailor outfit and give him a little lollipop? That'd be so cute. Oh, you look like a little, you know, like one of those Romanov paintings of their anemic son. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? How like the old paintings of the Romanovs, and then the little boy was always in a sailor suit. The anemic little boy. Yeah, he'll be like that. Ow! Oh, little bee, it'll be so cute in his royal painting. Oh, little baby. Yeah, Alexei. Yeah. Yeah, Alexei's the paintings of Alexei Romanov. That'd be so cute. Yeah, but I can't do it because he has the vegetable. He has his little lettuce, so I can't like put clothes on him. Only collar. I can put the collar on him. The sailor collar, and that's it. And a little hat. Like a little Donald Duck hat. You know? That'd be so cute. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shoot, but Connie Death Squad. Sadbe getting ready for his glow up. He doesn't need a glow up. He's perfect the way he is. Thank you, Toro, for the shoot, but thank you for the shoot, but Squeaky Mouse and Sadbe get a nice tan sun. I already read that, but he smells nice. Thank you so much for a $2 shoot, but Matt Larson. My 9 inches of crab woman has cleared customs. Congratulations. I'm really enjoying the pictures that you guys are showing me. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I'm really enjoying the pictures you guys are showing me. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Are people only getting it just now? Getting what? Getting what? Gaming? Alright, we have like 30 minutes, which is just about the time we need to make this game work. So, let's do that. Yeah, hold on. Game capture. Good Time Garden. There it is. Hold on. Yeah, I have nothing else to yap about, guys. What is this? What is this fleshy, questionable, what is that? Oh, yeah, that's a cute elephant. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Why isn't this... Oh, okay, what are we? Alright, cool. Ew. Oh, I'm just a little guy. Oh, I can slap things! Just like the other game. Okay, can I slap a snail? No? Okay. Okay. What else can I do? Okay. Awesome. Just like real life. Or can I drink from the elephant? What is this? Can I slap this? Can I... Hello? Hello? What? Ew, pee. I know. Can you give me something to slap? Please? Yeah, it's like the thank goodness game. I'm confused as to what we're supposed to be doing, though. I'm afraid I'm lost. Oh, you can walk on that. What? What? I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something deeply. The snails? I thought it was the snails. But nothing's happening. Okay. I thought we were supposed to like sit on this or something. Huh? Why is that tree throbbing? Yeah, why is it? Why is it throbbing, chat? Hold on. Let me look at the controls. Hold on. This game is actually their first game, so I don't really know. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. Okay, apparently... Oh, I have a little dog! Do you see that? Ew! I have a penis. Oh, you can grab. What the hell? I have a little... I have a penis. Okay. I can't do anything with that. Alright, can I grab... Can't grab that? Okay. A peepee. A penis. Okay, can I water? Oh, what? Okay. Ew, what is that? Ew!
Dripping.
Dripping? Ew! What?
Oh, dripping.
Oh! Okay. Stop moaning! Stop moaning! What is even the... What is... Stop! Oh my god. I guess that's okay. Okay. Alright, a little flower. Can I barf on it? Can I... Can I pick you up? No? Can I can't pick any... Okay. Can I slap it? No? Alright. Cool. Cool. Oh, okay. Yeah. Bro, what is this? You tell me, chat. I'm as confused as you are. I'm confused. It's just one big penis stroke? Maybe. Probably. Look at me. I'm so freaking handsome. Is that a girl? Hey, girl, you wanna look at my penis? No? What if I... You know... barfed? Baby girl? No? What if I just... Man, I guess she's not into that. That's fine, you know? I guess she doesn't need to be into me, or whatever. Speech 100. What if she has a penis? I guess I shouldn't really be thinking about that, you know? Like, I don't know if I have the luxury of thinking about whether or not she has a penis or not. I don't know. No? Grab it. Oh, yes! Oh, my lady. My sweet lady. Would you like... Oh my god, you would love my offering of my mushroom. Yeah, I will put that inside of you. There we go. Oh, yeah, you like that? Oh god, never mind. Oh god. Okay, I think she liked it. I think we're in, boys. I think we're in, chat. I think we're in. She liked my mushroom. Yeah, she liked my mushroom. My wet mushroom. Yeah, she liked that. Absolutely. She loved it. And she let me in. Totally not ominous. No, definitely not. What if I grab this? Can I grab you? Okay, I can't grab those. What is this?
Ooh, no. Yes.
Is it getting more? Huh?
Oh no. Yes. Ooh. Hello there. We're parents.
Ew! Ah, what is that? What the hell is that? Ah! That looks like the boobie. That looks like my Is this how cosplay boobies are made, chat? I'm disturbed now. Is this how cosplay boobies are made? Oh, there it is. Do you guys want to put it back in the vagina? No? You don't want me to put it back? Okay, I'm taking your child. I'm taking this for my Tifa cosplay. I'm taking this for my Tifa cosplay. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, you've come to look at my bird eggs, have you?
Yeah,
What's wrong with me, a bird, and my bird eggs?
Okay, do you want this baby? I guess not. Maybe... Oh, you want it? Oh, you want it? Oh. Hello? Where do I put the baby? Where do I put the baby? I think it eats babies. I don't know. The bones match, right? No, the bones match me. Alright, where do I put the baby? Maybe feed the face lady? Dude, do I put it back? Put it back. In the vagine? No. Okay, maybe not. Alright. I'm holding my cosplay boobies. But I don't know where I'm supposed to put the cosplay boobies. Yeah, I think my girlfriend wanted more. Oh, yeah, the girlfriend that I gave my mushroom to. Do you want a baby? Do you want a titty? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. How perverse. Oh, okay. 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 She's throbbing. Yeah, I know. Do we have to slap these two more? Do they want more? Do you want more? What if I slap? No? Okay. What if I grabbed your pussy? What if I No? Okay. Cool. Grab him by the boysy. Do I have to collect bones? Do I have to clean up his nest? Do I have to hug the tree? No. Do I have to barf? What if I slap the tree? What if I... Oh, I want... Oh, there it is! Okay!
Oh. Tasty treat for me to eat.
A tasty treat?
Slide down my slippery bird beak.
Ah! What is that?
Oh, the juice is sliding down my big bird beak.
Okay.
Oh, bugger. Where's my bird egg gone?
Oh, God. What is this? Oh, it's an egg! Okay. Give me that. No, what is that? Give me that. Is this one gonna hatch? Is this one gonna hatch? Do I have to feed the baby or the egg? I don't know. I don't know if I have to. It's like walking through SF. Are you doing drugs? Are you doing drugs, my friend? A lovely treat inside. Okay. Ew. Oh, it's blocked off now? What if I want to go and get the baby? What if I want to get the baby that I hatched? Like, can I pick him up? Is this a metaphor for like making a baby? Cause like all those look like ovaries. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Is this art? Is this art, chat? Is this what you call art? What if I barfed on the baby? Okay, the baby doesn't want my barf. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, British humor. This is something. You wouldn't call this art? What do you call this? It looks like... If it's not art, then what is this? Then what is it? Just slap the baby. Oh, wait. Yeah. You should go, I should go slap the baby. I wish I could... Yeah, it's like a fever dream. A crime. A scam. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I can't hit the baby. I can't perform child abuse. Unfortunately. Yeah. Soft core corn. Is it? I don't know anybody who would get off to this. I'm gonna be real with you, my friends. I don't know anyone who would. Yeah. Yeah. A 0 out of 10. You guys aren't enjoying this? You guys aren't enjoying this? What do you mean? What do you mean, chat? What do you mean? Come on. Come on. Come on, chat. Come on. Yeah, you tried? What do you mean you tried? Ew.
Okay, don't be shy. I won't mind if you come and slap my stack.
What? What do you want me to slap? What am I supposed to slap? Oh, there's something over there. Hold on. Okay. Ew! What are those?
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, you've got it!
Okay, can I feed this?
Ooh, that one looks nice.
Okay, alright.
Take care.
I'm not gonna take very good care of him. I'm gonna feed him to, like, my girlfriend. Here you go. Here you go, girl. There you go. She's so pretty, isn't she? Oh, she's beautiful. So, you've made her day. Okay. Okay. Now what? Now what, man? Okay, we got a frog there. We got, like, whatever.
Ooh, hello there, baby dick.
Is my name Baby Dick? Is that my name? That's messed. That is messed. What the frick, man? Is that... Wow, my mother hated me. That's crazy. Wow, okay.
Moist.
Here, I'll make you moist. What the frick?
It's good to be wet.
Okay. I'm sure it is.
It's good to be wet.
Oh, I'm taking a piece of... Okay, you know what that looks like? Mitty. If you know, you know, chat. If you know... If you know, you know. She knew what the fuck. Yeah, that's a Mitty. Yeah, alright, there we go. Oh, okay. Ever so wet. Yeah, thank you so much for your show, Misha. He is still alive, 72 now. They used blood vessels in his legs. The week after surgery, he tried to go to the treadmill, and we nearly kicked his ass. Your dad's a god! Your dad's a god, Misha! Thank you for the shuba! Thank you for the shuba, Derby, Mitty, my treasure. Yeah... 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 Bondrude is quite a lad, isn't he? Isn't he, chat? Bondrude is quite a lad. For sure, chat. For sure. Wait, there's nothing we could do here. Hold on. Yeah, he sure is. Yeah, he's sure a lot of things. Yeah. I love Bondrude. He sucks. He's so unapologetically horrible. He's so unapologetically horrible, chat. Just like plain... He's just a villain, you know? Like, there's not really that much there except for the fact that he's very much just a villain. Ooh, where are we going? Okay, we're going... I would let Bondrude turn me into a juice box.
No. You must help me, my son.
Okay. Do you want me to slap?
Please, my son. Release me from my floral bondage.
Okay.
You must help me, my son.
Okay.
Please, no, please.
Oh, am I... Okay, I can't. I have to kill him.
Tight. I can't feel my legs anymore. It feels good.
Oh.
Why does it feel so good? It feels good. No, not again. It's too tight. I can't feel my legs.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. 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 Okay.
I can't feel my legs.
What kind of humor is this? It's kind of terrifying that I'm turning him into
I can't feel my legs.
a little mush guy after tightening his bondage. And now I'm gonna feed it to my girlfriend? What is this? One more, perhaps. One more? What else is there? Okay, okay, okay. Last bit, last bit. Last bit of this and we can say we did it. How did this guy make the other game that was so fun? Like, this one nearly doesn't have enough, like, nearly as much slappage as it should. You know? I don't know what kind of drugs he was doing, but this... Oh, is that an ass? We know what to do. Oh. Oh! Slap that baby's tushy.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
I feel sick.
You do, don't you? Now do I bar?
I can see his butthole. I can see it too.
Okay.
We can see your butthole. Butthole man, butthole man, butthole man, butthole man, butthole man, butthole man. Butthole, 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 butthole.
What is even going on? Can you stop saying
We're
butthole?
his friends. We're his friends. His best friends? His best friends.
Is this what it's like listening to a gaggle of women? Cause
He smells like ham.
this is horrible.
He smells like ham. Big ham man. Big ham man. I feel sick.
This is horrible. I don't know, man. This is horrible. Wait, what do they want me to do? Am I supposed to grab the... What am I supposed to do here? Oh, is she following me? Oh! Okay. What?
We're going on holiday.
Are we? Can I hug you? No, you're not. Okay, never mind. She won't let me touch her. Okay. Okay. New
We're
Gia.
going on holiday.
Are we going on holiday? What does that even mean in British? It just means vacation, right? You know, British people don't say vacation.
In here, on holiday.
Yeah.
Forever?
Yeah, holiday forever. Forever! Oh, God. Oh, that's a talent. What is happening? Another? Did we just have sex? Chat, did we just have sex? Oh, the game crashed. It didn't want to be alive anymore. It didn't want to be alive anymore. That was a roller coaster of emotion. When I said this game was gonna be short, I really meant it. Yeah. Anyways. Anyways. As an ex, thank you so much for the shoe. Wow, Horace. I have no idea what I just witnessed, but I think I need a shower. What did I just see? Little B, what was that? That was sex ed, little B. What incarnation did I just witness? What was that? I'm not sure what that was, chat. I completed a game! What now? This is a perfect time, chat. To raid you guys into Miss Dizzy Dokuro in like 10 minutes. I am so sorry. I was preparing to raid you guys into Dizzy Dokuro in like 10 minutes, so I didn't really want to do anything too involved today. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shupa, Horse. Thank you, Deshu, for the shupa. I promise never to make theater jokes in chat ever again. And this is what it took. This is what it took, Deshu. This is what it took. Thank you so much for the $2 shupa. Insect bee right in front of Sadbe. Yeah, Sadbe had to learn about the birds and the bees. You know, one day or another. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shupa, Cooler Children. You can see the bones of their later a much better game, but this just ain't hidden. It's not hidden. It's not hidden. No wonder why it was free, you know? At least it was free. Thank you so much for the shupa, Tachi. I haven't heard this many men moan since the last Buttercookie Discord movie night. What did you guys watch? Why were you guys moaning together? That's kind of gay. But you know, who am I to say? I don't know what you guys do behind a closed tin, you know. Thanks so much for our show, but Icky, is this just Rick and Morty without Rick and Morty? Maybe? Thank you so much for our show, but Deshu of all MIDI references to make. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the shupa. Thank you guys. Thank you for the shupa, stupid booty. Thanks for the playable ad for abstinence from sex and drugs. No problem. Don't do drugs or have sex, kids. Remember that, or else this will happen to you. Thank you for becoming a new member, for lack of a better name. Thank you, Azar. Thank you for the shupa. The game spoiled the end of Akira. Thank you guys. Thank you for 13 months, Deadly Fugu. Thank you guys. I believe that is all we've got for today. Yeah. I create abominations. Be sure to grab Alias Anniversary merch, by the way. Yes, Alias Anniversary merch. I am so sorry. Thank you for the shoot, bud, chill sloth. I really appreciate it. Thank you for listening to my rant today. Thank you for listening to my rant about healthcare, because it sucks out here. It sucks out here in general. Anyways. Let's see. Alright. Thank you. That looked like a game jam game with how simple it was. I didn't have any other ideas today because W place also made me mad. It also made me mad. Yeah, real sad hearing about your grandma. Well, I talked about it before, but I hate when people get the wrong idea. I mean, you could say a lot of things about me, but that is one thing I will not back down on. When you just use my pain to make a false narrative, I will go after you. I will go after you. What happened to W Place? It got taken over by the whatever. What fandom? The Deltarune fandom. So they're like kind of not respecting people's artwork and just overrunning the entire thing. Yeah. Yeah. Deltarune kids. Yeah. Undertale. Yeah, it's kind of bad right now. So, yeah. Deltarune fans are defacing everything. Exactly. They deface the Uma murals, and they take a big amount of effort to make. If I understand correctly, you only get one tile every 30 seconds, right? So you have to like get other people to make art with you. So if somebody's actively like defacing your artwork, it's kind of hard to fight back. Yeah, unless you have a lot of friends, you know. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on, give me 1 second. I looked up my house and there's even a Deltarune character over it. Yeah. No, they're overrunning the board. Yeah. Anyways, guys. I'm gonna rate you guys into Dizzy now. Yeah. That was a game of all time. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for beekeeping though. I need to go mod my Minecraft now and I'll rate you guys into Dizzy. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. Love you guys. Bye. Alright, I forgot how to raid. Hold on. I forgot how to raid. I forgot how to freaking raid. Let me go to the let's see here. How do I raid into... Where's Dizzy's birthday? What the hell? There it is. Alright. Alright, go enjoy Dizzy's birthday. Bye-bye. Alright, Twitch.